Okay, hi, Phil McKay,
Hello.
Canria.
Yes.
That's great. So you're the director of DER and
Grid
grid innovation
integration.
into integration.
Integration, yeah.
So
Making it all come together.
yeah, well, that's a big title. So tell everyone about what you're doing.
Sure, yeah. Excited to be here.
Yeah,
Working with the Canadian Renewable Energy Association. So we are the national voice for wind, solar, and energy storage in Canada. Myself, I'm working more on the smaller stuff. So behind the meter, distributed energy resources. Think rooftop solar, batteries in homes, maybe a big Walmart with solar on top, and how we can resolve some of the challenges of integrating all of these new devices into the grid.
well, there's a lot of solar exhibitors here. Imagine you're talking to all of them. Um, with solar growing in Canada, I mean, how do you think the market's doing?
Very well. I think we're behind some places in the world, especially since we have a really great solar resource here. I think a lot of people think of Canada, think it's cold and dark, but we actually have a pretty competitive amount of sunshine, if I can say it that way,
Yes,
in the country. The markets are desperate for more power. I think we've heard this from coast to coast that we have a growing demand, and one of the fastest ways to meet that demand is through solar power because it can be deployed so quickly and at different scales, right? It
right.
can be one panel right up to a huge farm.
No, there's energy storage in the mix as well. And what new innovations are you seeing there?
Yeah, I think the technology that we're using, like lithium ion batteries, that kind
Right.
of thing, price drops. So the innovation in manufacturing has driven a lot of price drops, which allows it to be more accessible to everybody else. And then you've got large volumes too, right? It's not just batteries in homes; it's electric cars, it's
Yeah.
laptop batteries. All of that, those lithium ion batteries are flooding the market, if you can say it that way, which then enables more renewables to connect to the grid because you can store that sunshine for later or that wind for later.
Where are we at in the industry for lithium ion? Because I know at one point we were trying to shift it away from, other areas. Now we are mining, like we're trying to seek other ways to retract it.
Yeah, it's a great question because there are a lot of really great technologies out there that don't depend on these the metals like lithium, the rare metals. However, I think the main market still is for lithium ion.
Right.
There's still the supply chain, that manufacturing hub that is set up so well to bring the price down that now we just wait for those others like there's some salt batteries and things that use more common
Well,
materials.
yeah, sodium ion.
Yep,
They're experimenting with that. I know in Halifax.
yep. The first one in the United States just got finished, so it's active
Really?
and participating. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's all good stuff. Now, if you were here at this conference, I mean, what 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 would you say to someone who wants to attend this next year?
Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a place to be,
Yeah.
if I can say that a little bit selfishly, but it really is. This is Canada's largest electricity event. We have a huge show floor here, which I think sets this apart from other programs, other conferences where you've got maybe some education sessions. We've got, I think, about 6 stages on the go at any given time. So it
Right.
can be hard to make choices. I've talked to people on the floor here who aren't quite sure which way to go. So do come next year, but make sure you plan ahead because there's a lot to do.
There's a lot to take in. Let's talk about the other role that you have, and that is grid integration.
Yeah.
So what patterns are you seeing there across Canada?
Yeah, we are in the middle of what is going to be a very interesting energy transition.
Hmm. How so?
Utilities, system operators who are all wrestling with the increased demand from customers to build more solar, build more storage, build more wind. They're having to figure out new ways of doing things. So we built this grid over the past century. And in the next 10, 20 years, we're going to have to do a complete overhaul in a sense. Integrating can be done strategically. It can be done a little more smoothly.
Hmm.
We can learn from all the other countries in the world who are a bit ahead of us. And so that's what we're trying to do here at Canria is smooth that pathway. We know it's possible. It's hard work, but it's doable.
I have to thank you for stopping by, Phil. I mean, I don't want to keep you because I know it's a busy time for you right now.
Thank
And
you.
this is Canria's event, and you got a lot to happen.
A lot on the go. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.